Hello, hello. It is me, Bradford, and there are many things that I have done. I fixed my PS2. Now, my PS2 has been working. It has been, it can turn on, and then for like 2 years, it hasn't been able to read any discs. So, guess what we did? I took it apart. Yes, all by my lonesome, and it was very interesting to do. So, the PlayStation 2 that I have is a PS2 Fat, where you can get PS2 in Fat and Slim, and the Fat in particular has a terrible time with reading discs after a while. So, yeah, everyone on the internet knows that these need to be cleaned after a certain set of time, because they just won't read anything. And then as I did that, I ruined it even more. So I did all the things, I cleaned it off, but then I ripped off the hood too much, and there's one wire that connects the hood and the rest of the machine, and that thing is how you turn it on. That one was kind of like just infuriating, because it's just like a small little, it's probably like a sticker size, and it's right there. You have to put it into a small crevice inside the PlayStation, and it's like work that is tedious and doesn't seem like it's gonna do much, and you wonder why they put it like that. Yes, I opened up the thing, and so if you had warranty on yours, don't do that. But anyways, it works fine, and there are some that it won't play, which is kind of sad still, but if I put it in a couple times, it ends up playing it again. So yeah, it went back to working after about 2 hours of fiddling, even though on YouTuber, like it takes 25 minutes to reset a PlayStation, but I'm not those kind of guy. So since the PS2 started working, I played a couple hours worth of a couple of games. So the games I've been playing since the PS2 started working have been Pac-Man World 2, and I tried to beat the entire game, but it's insanely hard after the lava domain or lava place. Crazy game. I would not recommend that experience. I played Pac-Man World Rally. Now this one has always been one of my favorite PS2 games, and it's like Mario Kart, but with Pac-Man characters, and it's pretty good. The soundtrack is like phenomenal. Each course has its own different type of music, and my favorite is like the Grand Canyon, and it has like these banjos playing, and it's like whoa. And then so I played about like an hour's worth of Pac-Man World Rally, but then with my dad I ended up playing Pac-Man 2 for about, it said, I think it was like 2 and 50 minutes, so 3 hours ish. And then the other game I played a little bit of was Tokobot Plus. I spent maybe only like 30 minutes on this just to try to beat past like wherever. So the PS2 is insanely hard. Like every game on here, it has its own difficulty on it, and Finding Nemo is a great example of that. If you guys know Finding Nemo for the PS2, it's very famous for being just incredibly hard. Same with, what's it called? Pac-Man World 2. Like, I looked up certain levels to try to beat it, and how I could beat it, because I didn't know how to. And then the people online, they're like, oh yeah, this is the last level I was ever at. My childhood was great, but then it died because of this game. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, and here is the last game I have been playing since it is Spyro's Hero Tale. We've spent tons of time in this game. We love Spyro, but it is also one of like the worst games ever, in my opinion. Probably Dad has a different opinion, because it's a game that just, it asks so much of you, and it's just an open world game that there is no definitive way of doing things. Like, so I spent about like an hour and a half doing absolutely nothing in the sky domain, because we needed to find something, and we didn't know how, because the sky domain is one of the hardest things to do, and oh my gosh, okay. I don't recommend that experience ever, but if you like Spyro, maybe you should pick it up. After 2 years or so.
That's cool.